Socrates is recognized for the saying, "Know thyself." In today's society, with the hustle and bustle of busy lives, this is a difficult task. Many young people today do not even have the desire to look back and identify where they come from. In order to better oneself, you really must know yourself. Self-identification can very well be a goal-directed activity. Before we begin to understand others, however, we need to understand ourselves and what we bring to our interactions with others. I was born in East St. Louis, Missouri. We lived in an area known for gangs and crime. My grandfather hated the environment in which we lived, being afraid to walk to the corner for a gallon of milk, and decided that he was moving us all to the country. When I was 3 years old, I moved to central Missouri. We took over a small farm and I grew up raising cattle and horses. It was not until I was in high school that I really decided to find out my background and where I came from. Once I began to examine my heritage, many things started to make sense. I found out why we would set an extra place at the table and leave the door unlocked on New Year's Eve. Our holidays had always been a bit different. We would celebrate St. Nicholas Day, and then Christmas, Boxing Day, and finally New Year's. I remembered my grandmother and her strange behavior. For example, she thought it bad luck to put shoes on a chair, place a bed facing a door, or even cut your fingernails on a Sunday. And then I found out that we were not weird, but just very much Irish. At our school, we celebrate our differences in various cultures in many ways. We have an international food fair. Each student can bring in a favorite dish that depicts their nationality or culture. Our students can try the dish or decide to kindly just ask questions. The students tend to be incredibly passionate about the foods that mom makes on a regular basis or grandma's recipe handed down from generation to generation. Another strategy used to enhance a student's celebration of culture is a book project. Students choose a book depicting their culture and create a display. I find that students tend to exhibit such pride when they're able to discuss where they come from and celebrate their differences. Also, when adopting our textbooks for school curriculum, we make sure that every nationality and race is represented. At our school, we celebrate our differences. Making connections and feeling a part of a family is essential in a school climate. Additionally, personal development coincides with knowing where you come from. Students should understand that cultural self-identification does not fit into one box, especially for millennials. As a school, each instructor, administrator, janitor, custodial staff, and student alike must realize that personal development is critical for growth and success as an individual. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses, understanding your skills and interests, setting short and long-term goals, and working on ways to achieve these goals is a process that should be worked on daily.